Good morning, friends. Welcome back to Real Life of Toni. All right, guys, so I wanted to do this video to basically show you guys how I travel for cheap constantly. So I did a video a while back on couponing with Toni, basically showing you guys how to get penny flights. So if you wonder how do you get the penny flights, well, I am going to Orlando on these dates. Friday, March 27th. I'm taking Ava with me. We are going to Florida for something. And the first thing I do is I get online. And first of all, these flights are extremely cheap already. So that's $76. So that's like a super cheap flight anyways, okay? Whenever you see flights like this price, that lets me know they're probably a little bit cheaper at the airport. So for me, I don't live far from the airport. It costs $5 for me to park at the airport. So I'll risk it and go and ask for the dates to see if the flights are cheaper. Now, that is leaving at 9 in the morning and coming back Sunday. Normally when I go, I like to take a later flight so I don't miss work. And I like to take the later flight coming home. So this is the flight that I normally take because I don't have to miss too much of work, and then I get the full day over there in Florida. And this price is $94, okay? So I knew that I had an opportunity to go there to the airport and get that flight for cheaper. Now, my kids, I'm going to show you a different date. My kids have spring break in April, and I am going to Florida again, taking them to Disney April 23rd through the 27th, okay? So, again, these dates, and look at the prices, $76, okay? That is a good ticket right there. Very good. But I'm actually going to take a later flight because, again, I didn't want to miss too much work. That $76 flight, these flights the other day were a little bit pricier because I was going to buy the tickets online, but they were more. They were like $133 each. So today they've dropped, which is really good. So this is not the flight that I already chose. Which flight did I choose? The flight that I chose is actually not on here. Oh wait, yes it is. It's right here, right? Okay, so this would be the flight. All right, so we got $76 each. Again, the other day these prices were $133. $76 round trip is an amazing price, okay? That is just really good. Now let me show you. This is what the tickets were the other day for the flight at the end of March. They were $94, or that's what they're still showing right now, $94 each, totaling $188. I'm going to show you what I paid for 2 tickets. I paid $133 for 2 tickets for me and Ava round trip, okay? $133, and all I did was go to the airport. Again, let me show you right here. It's $94. 94 and 94 is $188. By going to the airport and asking for the dates and where I wanted to travel to, $133. So when they say they're penny flights, you're getting the flights for a penny, but you're actually paying the taxes. So the prices for the flight came down to be about $60-something a piece if we want to break it down that way, which is still about $30 cheaper. So I saved $55 by going to the airport. $55. That's almost another plane ticket. Now, let me show you for the flight in April. Now, this is where I'm taking me, Peyton, Ava, and Rain. But Rain I don't have to pay for because Rain is under 2 years old, so she's free. So right as of right now, the tickets times 3 tickets in April would be $282. The other day when I was looking online, it was $399, and I was like, well, $399 is still a good price for 3 round-trip tickets. Okay, that's still a great price. But I was like, I'm gonna take my chances and go to the airport. So right now, $282 times 3 tickets. I'm sorry, I think what was it, $76 times 3 tickets is $282. I'm going to show you what I paid at the airport for 3 tickets. $260.43, if you can see that. Okay, $260.43. So I still got the flights cheaper than what they are online, all by going to the airport. So when I got off work that day, I went to the airport. It's on my way home. I paid $5 for parking. I was in and out. All you do is basically go to the Spirit counter, and they're going to ask you where are you going and what dates. And they'll tell you how much the price is. So I always look online first. Kayak is my go-to site for checking flights. I literally look at Kayak all day, every day, just to check their flight prices. And if I see them this cheap, then that lets me know I have a shot of getting it maybe $10 or $20 cheaper at the airport. But sometimes if I don't have time to go to the airport and I still want a $76 flight, I have no problem paying for a round trip ticket for $76. Now, a lot of questions I get, is it every airline? I don't know. I used to normally only fly United. And then last summer I started flying Spirit because I was going to Vegas with my cousins, and it was my first time flying Spirit. So I was like, you know what? My cousin flies it all the time, so I'm just going to book the ticket. Excuse me. And then I knew that they had the penny flights, so I decided to take a chance in doing the penny flights. And so far, I haven't had any issues with Spirit. I know a lot of people complain, but I'm just going to say I've been flying Spirit. I flew Spirit 3 times in February, round trip tickets. I have been flying them for like the past 6 months constantly. So, I just wanted to tell you guys how you can get these super, super cheap flights. And again, all you have to do is go to the airport. You're not going to be able to call Spirit and ask them. The only way to figure it out is to go to the airport. But I always check Kayak. And it's good if you just write it down, like, okay, like, what if you went to the airport and they told you that the tickets were $85 a piece instead of $76? That's okay. Just say, oh, it's cheaper, I'll just book it online. That's happened to me before as well. But most of the time, a lot of times when I go, the flights are always cheaper. So if I can and I know I want to take a couple of trips, then I'll just book all the tickets at the same time while I'm at the airport instead of having to drive back and pay the $5 for parking. So yeah, so this is how I do it. I don't know if any other airlines do it. I'm only speaking on Spirit because that is the only airline that I have been flying recently to get these super, super cheap flights. You can basically go anywhere. You can go any day of the week. All you do is go to the Spirit counter, tell them that you want to book a ticket. They're going to ask you where, and then they're going to ask you what dates. And then they'll tell you the price of the ticket, and a lot of times it's like $60 something round trip. So yeah, that is the trick to my traveling on a budget. If you guys have flown it, let me know. I know when I posted the original video on couponing with Toni, a lot of people told me that they have been flying Spirit since then and they have been enjoying the flights. So again, I don't have any issues. I actually have been enjoying the airline, and I hope that I can continue to enjoy it. It's been nice traveling for super, super cheap. So yeah, so I don't think I need to book any more tickets as of yet, but you never know with me. I'm always looking for a ticket to travel because 2020 is my year of traveling. I actually go to Aruba next week. But I'm actually flying American Airlines to Aruba. My friend booked those tickets, so yes, and I will be vlogging my Aruba trip. So yeah, guys, that's it. I just wanted to give you my travel info and how you can get cheap airline tickets if you guys are planning on taking any trips. Now would be the time to check out these super, super, super cheap flights. Thank y'all so much for watching. I love you to the moon and back, and I will see you in my next video. And if you have not subscribed to Couponing with Toni and you are new to the real life of Toni, go ahead and check out Couponing with Toni. I got my account back from being hacked, but I am still keeping this channel just to give you guys a little glimpse of my real life and what goes on in my real world besides couponing. All right, guys, have a good weekend. Bye.